You don't need to. It all comes to Rymel Park on the 28th of November. Laziza Festival is a vibrant celebration that showcases some of the best Mediterranean traditions. There will be musicians, fantastic exotic food and drink, belly dancers and more to help make the day. Experience Laziza Festival, Sunday the 28th of November at Rymel Park from 11 a.m.
And you don't just need to take our word for it. This is 5EBI 103.1. The time's now 11:30. I'm joined in the studio by Tredrea, who is one of the organisers of Laziza. Robin, welcome.
Thank you.
In person to 5EBI FM. Tell me, what does Laziza mean?
Laziza has a few different translations. It's commonly used in the Lebanese language, and the primary meaning is satisfied or tasty. So come along to the Laziza festival and we guarantee you'll be satisfied.
And somebody's going to be tasty, I guess.
Definitely tasty.
So it's the sort of word you'd use to describe, say, a meal or a salad or something.
A meal, yes. Or even sometimes a person. That person is nice. That boy is Laziz. So it has different variations, but they all revert back to something nice.
Something nice, a time and a place for a good time in a nice place, I guess.
That's right.
So what brings you into the management of it?
Laziza Festival was founded in 2005. It was the first Lebanese festival. It was started off as a Lebanese festival since 1992. The old Cedar festivals, which ironically my mother was involved in. We started off in a humble beginning at Glenunga Park. It was founded by a non-denominational Lebanese social club, the Cedar Social Club, which is a non-for-profit organisation. And as Laziza grew, and on the back of each year's success, we decided we're going to broaden our horizons and go Mediterranean, because Lebanon is an integral part of the Mediterranean culture. So we opened up our doors to a bit of Spanish, a bit of Italian, Greek. We've even got Moroccan. We set up a legal entity, Laziza Festival Incorporated. So although it was founded by the Cedar Social Club, it now belongs to the community.
The Lebanon, of course, that area has always been a cultural crossroads from the east and the west. I know from experience it's got great Roman remains.
Definitely.
So it's got a history going back for hundreds of thousands of years. And a big Lebanese and now a big Eastern Mediterranean population here in South Australia.
That's right. And I like to refer to the Laziza Festival as the window of Byblos. We're bringing the window of Byblos to our front garden here at Rymel Park, because Byblos, as you know, is the gateway to the Mediterranean Sea. And many different people, as you mentioned, have passed through there. The Romans, the Cypriots, the Turks, the Spanish, and they've all left a little bit of their culture in Lebanon and taken a bit with them. So it's like this fusion or melting pot, if you like, of all these wonderful cultures, and that's what Laziza is.
And I happen to know that Byblos is considered to be the oldest continuously inhabited town in the world.
Yes,
because I've actually been there on a school trip when I was a kid.
Yes.
And I remember it really clearly. So it's going to be nice to sort of turn up on the weekend and you know, be reminded of my childhood and try some of the food. And on the subject of food, what sort of food are we going to get?
Well, obviously we have Lebanese food. We've got the traditional manushi and the breads baked on the day on the premises. We've obviously got the char grilled meats, which are not just eaten in Lebanon, they're famous throughout the whole region. We also have Mohammed Batoush from Marrakesh Restaurant, if you've ever eaten there at Hyde Park. He's a 5-star chef who's very well renowned in South Australia. He'll be bringing his Moroccan cuisine there. He's got a stall. We've got Alamia from Rundle Street with a stall there. Plenty of different diverse foods for everyone to try.
Sounds like a great idea. Hang out in the park.
Wonderful.
Eating great food. But what sort of entertainment is there? Because, you know, there's got to be something else, even though I could just sit and eat food all afternoon.
Well, entertainment, we have got a lot of entertainment. We've got the boys from Fat Pizza, Habib and Rocky. They're co-hosting the event with a gentleman named Michael Haddad, who's been in a lot of local theatre. He's a real character. So there'll be plenty of laughs with those guys. We've also got Joe and Tony Hashem. They are Australia, not just Australia, but the world's best poker players. They're coming along to do an interview, and they're actually of Lebanese descent. We we have interstate bands, Australia's Most Wanted, which are the most renowned Middle Eastern band in the country. We've got Port Adelaide and Crows players. They're going to come down and experience a little bit of our culture, maybe have a falafel and try and do a bit of Middle Eastern dancing.
Oh, no. There's some things. Footballers, they like to sort of dress up.
They do.
And then misbehave. It's not a pretty sight.
They like the spotlight.
Well, that as if, being paid all that money for kicking a ball around isn't enough.
That's right. Well, we're going to give them the spotlight and introduce them to a bit of Mediterranean culture. We've also got the Adelaide United Soccer Boys involved in a fashion parade too, so I'm sure the ladies will like that one.
Right, okay. You've now persuaded me to bring my entire family.
Yeah, wonderful.
And some of my closest friends. Where is it and when does it start?
It's at Rymel Park this Sunday, the 28th of November. Starts at 11 o'clock and we're going till late. We've got the perfect weather on order, 23 degrees, daylight savings, great food, great fun, good culture. It's free entry, might I add, so it's bring the whole family along. And it's going to be a wonderful day.
Oh, and finally, Robin, thank you for coming in, but which one is Rymel Park? We seem to have so many.
Rymel Park is at the end of Rundle Street, on the right-hand side, opposite the Stag.
Perfect. Now I know where it is. Now I know where I'm going to be on Sunday. Robin, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
I've been talking with Robin Tredrea, one of the organisers of the Laziza Festival, which sounds very, very nice and tasty indeed.